61, post-menopausal, 100 days. Janet Jackson, 1995 body. Can it be done? We're gonna find out.
Out of the blue, I'm changing my tune. They think I'm singing off key and coming unglued.
What happens when the scale doesn't move, but then you see that your body's changing anyway? Good question. Hello, you beautiful humans. Today is day 21. We are at the end of week 3 already for the 100-day challenge, and this is life with Dr. Shari Hall. Oh boy, what a life it is. This morning was an emotional roller coaster. 1 minute I was bawling my eyes out in tears, and the next minute I was jumping for joy and filled with elation. So what happened? Well, as usual, I woke up and I went through my morning habit stack, which includes, getting out of bed, going to the bathroom, brushing my teeth, and getting on the scale. Now, we've talked about this before. The scale is just one measurement that I'm doing, and we're tracking my weight trend over the course of this 100-day challenge. So, what happens when the scale doesn't move, but then you see that your body's changing anyway? Good question. I get on the scale this morning, and guess what? It barely budged. No kidding. Last week, I was 85.5 kilos, and this week, I'm 85.45 kilos. Big change. Not. I was so upset. And this is why, the scale is not your friend sometimes. And I asked myself, what's going on? So then, of course, I go to my next measurement, which is measuring my waist circumference. And guess what? My waist circumference is down 2 centimeters. I am 101 centimeters now at the navel across my waist. And I started this journey at 106 centimeters. So that's 5 centimeters down. Good job. That's fantastic. What's going on? This is called body recomposition. I am trying to gain muscle while losing fat simultaneously. Muscle's heavier than fat. Also, I've changed the intensity of my workouts this week, right? I'm doing more intense exercises, more functional compound movements, a lot more cardio built into my weight training sessions. And that's actually causing me to be a little bit more sore, probably have a little bit more inflammation, a little bit more water retention. So there's a lot of stuff happening in my body. But guess what? I can see the results physically. I'm getting more of that little bit of an hourglass shape. I'm feeling stronger. My energy is good, and my workouts are improving every time I go into my little home gym here. The scale can be slower. That's okay. When things get complicated in my head like this, I do get emotionally crazy. I have these swings and I go up and down. So what do? I go back to simplicity. I keep it to the basics. So here it is, Dr. Shari's simple prescription for sustainable weight loss and body recomposition. S is for sleep. If I don't get enough sleep, everything else goes wrong. I'm emotional, I get hungry, I have cravings, I don't focus well. Sleep is a priority. I, intermittent fasting. I stick to a 16-8 intermittent fasting plan. That means 16 hours I'm resting my gut and 8 hours of my eating window from 10 to 6. I love it. That's working well for me. M, mindset. Progress over perfection. I have to be positive and I have to keep myself going and I have to reassure myself that no matter what, being consistent and staying with the plan is going to get me to the goal that I've set for myself. P, protein first. Protein, the building blocks for muscle, and that's what we're trying to achieve here. I have to have adequate protein in my day, and it also helps keep me satiated. L, limit sugar, flour, and alcohol. For me, that is a flat out no. Those are triggers for me, and during this challenge, this reset, they're eliminated, not just limited. E is for exercise, movement, mobility, keeping my body going, getting up in the morning and keeping it consistent day to day. Move my body every single day. That's the simple prescription. I bring it back to the basics and everything else up here in my brain calms down. So what's the plan for today? Today is the upper body workout B. I will post the full sets and reps in the video description below, but I'm going to show you what I'm actually doing in the workout as well. It's form over speed, right? Effort without pain, safety first, no injury. That's the focus for today. Let's go.
Strength when I'm holding your hand. Makes no difference to me if they don't understand.
Okay, everybody. I got through the workout and I got through this incredibly emotional day. Remember, it started with me getting on the scale and the scale not showing the results that I actually wanted to see. But then I measured my waist circumference and I was down 2 centimeters. So that is a huge, huge win for this week. And when I allow things to get really complicated in my head and the emotions just start taking over, I go back to Dr. Shari's simple prescription for sustainable weight loss and body recomposition. S for sleep, I for intermittent fasting, M for mindset, P for protein, L for limiting sugar, flour, alcohol, and E for exercise, movement, and mobility. My simple prescription helps keep things clear, succinct, and helps me stay consistent and come back to the plan no matter what those day-to-day fluctuations are on the scale, because there's so many different reasons why that could be happening. But my waist circumference, the way I look in my pictures, the way I feel, the more energy that I have, all of those are a reflection that I'm changing my body in a good way. And I just have to keep motivated one day at a time, stick with the system, stick with the process, stick with my simple prescription, and you've got this. We are finished with day 21, which means I get to tick the box on my upper body B workout again. All the sets and the reps with my weights I've posted in the video description in detail so that you can see exactly the full workout that I did today. And I am going to give myself, a big tick here. And later in the day for my cool down, go for a really, really nice walk out in the beautiful sunshine on the Sunshine Coast. Oh my goodness. That's all we have for today. This is life with Dr. Shari Hall, the 100-day challenge. I'll see you soon.
So if you're enjoying what you're seeing so far and you'd like to continue on the journey with me, or perhaps you just need a little friendship or some inspiration or motivation as you start your own transformation journey, feel free to click the subscribe button below. I'd love to have you along. So subscribe.